Wexler versus Goodman. What a title. What do you guys think?
Kim versus Jimmy.
Yeah, and now Kim has to stay on board and fight
She
Jimmy
committed.
and Mr.
That's
Akima.
right.
Yeah, and now she's got some stuff on Mr. Werner herself, so who knows what
It could
she's got on Kevin.
have multiple meanings, you know. I know they're going against each other and it's all a facade type deal, but maybe it'll become more than that too. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe they'll actually
Right.
have a fight and get really serious against each other. Or just really throw us all for a loop and be like, what? And have this elaborate plan, because they always do. But going this far now, trying to mess with Kevin and find dirt on him and, you know, working with the trademark now and noticing that that's a copyright infringement most likely. And Kim doing that at her actual job in the office. Oh no! So going against her boss, not good. So everything.
Yeah, she did a pretty good showing there in the office.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, it was. Yeah.
She did. I mean, she had to have witnesses there, so that way she looks innocent. She had to act like she was completely just insulted that he would even accuse her.
Yeah,
She's committed.
blindsided.
It's
Yeah,
very surprising.
she's
I mean,
all in.
she's all in for sure. I mean, to risk their jobs, even Jimmy saying he's a square peg and losing his really good job before because he just couldn't be true like that. He likes to be crooked.
That's right.
Oh, Saul. And guys, I'm surrounded by fun fan mail. Thank you guys for all your support and your wonderful words, your nice letters, and your gifts. So I have DVDs and we have wonderful books that you guys gave us and for me for my recovery. I'm doing well and it really does help pass the time. So thank you guys. I have all kinds of books that you can't see here on the side.
How sweet.
Yeah, very
that's
cool.
Very thoughtful.
Very thoughtful. I have graphic novels and books, which
Yay.
I can't wait to start reading those. And I got prints from Clarissa. Thank you very much. And a wonderful
Very
message.
talented person.
Very
Sure
talented.
is.
We've been going through all of this all week and just, I'm so happy, guys. Like, you guys are just
That's
so
so
thoughtful.
That's so
And
sweet.
these are from Chani Elkin, so thank you for these. And this is from a mysterious person, so hopefully you
Thank you,
commented.
mysterious person.
Thank you on our
Yes.
Patreon to let us know, and I'm sure our videos are a little bit more ahead, especially on Patreon. So if you mention this on YouTube, it usually takes a little while before we actually hear it. So thank you so much for this.
Thank you.
And we also got this from Shani. So thank you.
Excellent.
Oh my God.
And another graphic novel. This is from Bashir.
Nice.
What more can you ask for? That's so
That's
nice.
right, yes.
Guys, we have our address
Nice.
below if you want to send us stuff. We'll show it on the channel. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you for being wonderful fans. You really keep us going, and any help on Patreon really helps us as well. And our videos come out earlier on Patreon. And if you're watching on Patreon, we bow to you because you guys really keep us going and
Thank
creating
you.
more
That's
videos.
right, thank you very much.
Namaste. And Christy, thank you so much for your wonderful letter too, because you were so kind and you were telling us that you were going through some hard times too, and thank
Yeah,
you for your
oh,
supportive
sorry.
words. That really means a lot, and I hope you're doing
Yes.
well.
Better days to come.
Good job.
Better days to come for sure. Love you guys so much, really. We get so excited when we get fan mail. We really do. Okay, so 506 Wexler versus Goodman.
This
Is that
snowy climate.
Kim?
Oh.
Oh,
Hey. Oh, yep, there's a ride.
yeah.
I'm guessing.
You were drinking?
Kimmy, it was
Yeah,
one
it
beer.
is Kim.
Really? You're gonna walk 3 miles with a cello. Don't be
She'll
stupid.
get home.
Get in.
She really
Man,
grew up, it
scary,
looks
isn't it?
like.
Yeah.
Very young.
It sucks.
Kim, get in the car right now.
No, you're drinking. We're safe walking.
Can you imagine she gets
But it's scary at night and by herself.
She just goes numb to it. She has to.
Tomorrow would be optimal.
Let me break it down for you, Chief. A week, maybe more.
Probably more. We have midterms.
I just feel like if we just get out there and we hustle, we can do it. We can.
Dude, can't be done.
He'll find a way.
Blue screen, I think.
Give me the green screen.
Whatever. Blue, green, just. Can we do that?
There you go. Good
Guys,
color.
Mom makes meat.
Red's leather, yellow leather, red's leather, red. Yellow leather.
There's cue cards if you need them. But don't look at them. Look at me, okay? But you know, they're there. So roll sound.
Yes and no.
Camera.
Don't do
And
Oh, okay.
I so want to see this.
Yes.
I can relate to that.
Oh, she's itchy.
beautiful.
The imagination.
Oh my gosh.
It's a wrap.
No, I ate at the office. I'm
You
good.
sure? Because it's cold pizza fondled by community theater actors. You
Fondled?
pass on that? All right, just don't touch the camera. He claims it's an extension of his body.
Every time I see Nacho, I'm terrified.
I know. I feel so bad.
Shouldn't have got into that. Ooh.
Getting your customers sick, cutting off power, busting open pipes. He's gonna chip away at your business until the bosses down south don't think you're worth the trouble.
You report to this man.
Okay.
He needs you. Act.
Oh my god. Oh.
Hey,
What?
I warned you. When you started going after Hector Salamanca, there'd be others to worry about. You made a choice.
I don't do what he says.
We take care of Lalo. Then we'll talk.
Yeah, he does have a lot of compassion in that way.
yeah.
I hope you're calling with good
And
news.
innocence.
sitting down?
Oh God, really?
Yep, Macros decided to settle.
Tell Kevin he's got his call center. But never in front of the troops.
Take her out.
We're going to lunch. And everyone is going to see us. All right, then.
Nice.
All right, that's
That's
good.
good. Yeah, good.
That look familiar?
Is this the car?
That's not for me to say.
Yes, that was the type of car it was.
Uh-huh. Customized 1970 in Monte Carlo.
Okay.
Tell them that you remember that detail.
Just feeding it to her.
I don't think I can remember who I spoke to.
Well, I have that right here.
That's everything.
A gray 1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo.
Gray?
And if you don't mind, don't mention my name.
So persuasive.
Oh, hello.
She likes
Oh
me.
my
fair.
gosh.
with the extra mile for us today. Don't think I didn't notice. Well, we gotta get back to it anyway.
Almost lunchtime. Oh.
Hey, do you two think that maybe you should take a break? Hey, how much for an hour of your time?
I know it seems bad, but you know he's gonna do
Yeah.
something
Yes.
to someone.
Retiring with his 22-year-old law clerk.
Wow.
Let's hear more about that hole-in-one.
Oh my goodness.
He's so terrible.
I hear S&C are following
Wow.
Aaron and the gang already had a jump on redrafting.
Howie, you know.
Howie.
No.
Saul, you're
Oh,
terrible.
come on. This is
come
so
on.
bad. That's
Yeah, he's a good guy.
You can't take a ride on a Carnival cruise and only pay for a tugboat. You know what I'm saying?
This is
Oh, come on. That's not.
no.
They're just trying to ruin his career.
And owe no money to you. That's it.
Don't touch her!
Don't touch her.
There's somebody else.
You're so mean.
Sure
Oh,
they're not your
that's-
hookers? They seem to be.
Oh, come on. Poor
My
Howard.
God.
Come on.
You don't feel a
Oh
little
my
bad?
God.
It is most likely a possum.
Or a squirrel.
If it's a human body, yes, I'll investigate. But if the porch isn't big enough for you to get under, then there's probably not a dead body. Okay?
The guy rammed this car right through a parking gate.
We got a
Oh,
Monte
that's
Carlo
right,
at a lot
when
here. This is sounding like our guy.
Is Saul screwing her over, or did they come up with a plan we didn't see?
Hey, Viola, how's it hanging?
That's good.
Cool.
What amount are you asking?
$4 million.
$4 million. Very funny. Very funny.
He's really, really doesn't want to leave his house. $4 million is the only number he'll be happy with.
Oh my God. Like, not even just like a million's like.
Boy,
I
Ken's really.
apologize. I would love to bring up a completely
is
unrelated
ticked.
Kevin.
We can handle this.
What is he gonna do?
He did the freaking
That-
video
he did the-
anyways.
He did the ad.
Around. Your dad's in this.
That's it for them. Ken's really ticked. I don't
She
blame her.
is boiled.
Boy.
He can't help it. He likes doing this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I never missed a single payment. It's not right. It's un-American.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman.
And I came out with a rash.
Did you or a family member visit a Mesa Verde branch and come into contact with black mold?
Oh God, he's so rotten.
Oh, no.
And this was standing there with his pants down, bare genitals.
Yep.
My dad never, ever did anything like that.
My bank was funding terrorism.
Yep. Stop.
He's just so.
Enough of this horse shit.
This is a new love.
There's lots more.
Kevin, say nothing.
This picture, my
Kevin.
dad bought it fair and square. I have a copy of it hanging in my office at home.
Till next time.
Wow, that was a
Oh,
bad
that's
move.
That was.
And he whistles and just walks away.
Yeah, same. Wow.
That they're susceptible to a libel suit if they air.
extended game of whack-a-mole.
Rich, anyway you slice
just
this,
gonna
it's a long
do the
haul.
4 million.
We have to take things one at a time. Don't do anything rash. Let your lawyers take care of it.
Kim, can I just go to the main room?
Oh, I hope he doesn't do anything to
I
himself.
hope he doesn't hurt himself.
I hope he doesn't do anything
I
to
know.
himself.
Give me a break. You're a third-rate huckster who'd sell your own mother's organs to get what you want.
Yes, he would.
What will it take?
Can you imagine a world where we shake hands on that? Man to man?
Have it in writing.
Wow, he's gonna punch him.
Last seen headed south on Brighton towards Lawrence.
Gray Monte Carlo occupied by 1.
Didn't say anything about the gun. Uh-oh.
Haha.
Oh, he's got that song. Dun, dun.
We're done.
That's pretty perfect, right? Look, apologies, all right? I'm sorry for sandbagging you with the old switcheroo. Hey, emotion like that, you can't fake it.
No, you can't.
Yeah, right? We'll go to a steakhouse, get a couple bottles of red wine, some tiramisu, the whole 9 yards. Okay, Kim, look, I said I was sorry. It was your plan.
Oh, fuck you, Jimmy. God.
Good.
You know what? I can't do this anymore.
Look, if I got caught and, God forbid, you're questioned under oath, you have plausible deniability.
Jesus, Jimmy.
It will never happen again.
No, you
That's a
already
lie.
Well,
made
I
a
swear,
big one.
I swear, it won't.
This has to end. I cannot keep living like this.
No.
Oh, either we end this now and enjoy the time we had,
She doesn't want to say it, but
Yeah.
or maybe we get married.
What?
Huh?
What?
I feel like
Is she like turned on by it again?
Oh my God, that was.
Remember, like, she-
That was a turnaround.
oh my
I don't know. I didn't expect
woman.
that.
Oh, boy.
Man, I felt all her emotions
Well,
there,
she's
and I'm
not
like,
gonna change 'em.
oh.
Oh my God, no, she won't.
What?
I can't. Oh,
And
That
maybe
made
it's
me
another
excited,
surprise.
but I was
maybe
like,
it's
that's
another like jolt to the.
yeah, maybe that's a refuse to
Society,
marry
I
him.
don't
He gets it all.
to get back at him or something. Like,
Yeah.
that would be bad. But I
Maybe.
think she means it. But, I mean, I know they really love each other. That was heartbreak right there. I felt so bad for them, and I could feel the emotions on both ends. Like, he even got
Yeah.
desperate, and he's like, no, because he just told himself, he convinced himself that it was going to be fine. Like, ask for forgiveness, not permission kind of thing. And he's all about that. And he makes excuses why it's okay to say he was protecting her, but to see that escalate so quickly. I mean, this whole episode was so shocking, right?
Tremendously.
My
I
gosh,
mean,
it
what he
was.
did to Howard. I mean, that's
That's a
Oh,
shame
God.
on him.
such an
Shame on him.
embarrassment.
Yeah,
I mean,
poor
he
Howard.
was.
It was funny, but that was bad. That was very
really-
low.
I-
Terrible.
That
I'm
wasn't
really
nice
pissed
at
off
all.
at him for that. I mean, Howard did not deserve that. He just is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
left being a bully to Howard.
He
really
is.
does. He's just so mean.
It's so
to her.
petty. I know.
Yeah, and it's
it
almost
was
like
funny,
in
but it was a
way,
bad
getting away.
funny.
He's trying to get at Chuck in some way, some sick way, which is never going to happen. But he tries to channel it through Howard.
Yeah, Howard.
I mean, why even make that a thing?
And he's Saul now. Like, he's so bitter. He's not going to get over that. And Howard, I know he did some wrongs too, following Chuck's orders and being mean to Jimmy and all that when he was at HHM. But still, like, he was only doing what his higher up wanted. He was trying to keep peace. And he really is trying to make amends with Jimmy or Saul, and he just isn't having it. He's just done with the whole thing and hates him and just wants to make his life a living hell. And it's just
and he was really honest and sincere when he offered him a job, and after everything that his brother did to him, he wanted him in the firm all along, and to do that to him was just such an embarrassment.
It was
embarrassment. I mean, that's his go-to restaurant he always goes to. He brings his colleagues there. I mean, there's a judge there for crying out loud. And
I noticed with Jimmy too. We've touched on it a little bit, but he can't help but do these scams. It's almost like it's out of his control because he loves it so much that it just takes him over. Bob Odenkirk is such a great actor, and how he can't help himself. Like, he loses control being Saul, and he loves what he does. Like, to what extent, he just has to do it. And it looks like he has pain face sometimes. Like, he almost regrets it sometimes, but then his ideals take over, his goals take over, where he just overcomes that emotion.
And he has to do it.
Yeah, because he had that guilt even, like we were talking about last time, and I know I'm probably naive and wrong with that because he wanted to go forward going against Kevin, but I was like, well, maybe he did regret and not want to go that far because he was afraid of Kim getting into trouble, and he had that kind of pain face away from Kim, and he wasn't doing it in front of her. So I kind of thought, okay, well, maybe he does feel bad and hope she says no, but now he's like living it and loving it. And like you said, Kim, it seems like he really wants to go ahead with it. And with the title, I kind of questioned it, where I was like, okay, well, I was right there. I didn't think it was going to go this far. But I was like, well, this might have a bigger meaning because they always worked together, and it was fraud. They were going to pretend to be against each other to work out some kind of compromise for them. But no, he full out went against her. That was crazy.
And for him to agree, he did a verbal agreement with her. I mean, now they're in a relationship. They did a verbal agreement.
That's right.
She agreed on the table. 45,000, and she was going to throw in another 30 on her own, so he was actually going to get 75. And to just whip it around like that, so she technically wasn't in on it legally. She can, it's unbelievable what he did. That was the newest low. It was absolutely, and he continued with the ad. He continued with it. He didn't tell the kids to stop after she said, we're done. And I don't want to do this.
When he was playing it off and he's like, oh, you go home, we still have to clean up, and I feel bad like telling them we're not doing this, and he tried to push her out the door. He didn't want her coming in. So right when that happened, I was like, oh, maybe he was going to try to keep this going while Kim left, but he managed to make it work somehow anyways with her there. That was my first suspicion, that I'm like, he's going to do something without her knowledge. But to actually take it to its full extent, like, I was so shocked to see that. And not only a little bit more money, like, he went full out quadruple plus, no, not even quadruple, like, he went way beyond 4 million. 4 million.
It was good and fraud. What he actually wanted, he wanted to give the artist, her due justice, her recognition for the photo and for the cut.
And Kim was the one originally looking into that, right?
Yes. Yes. He just threw it right back at her, and he's like, no, that was your idea, but she didn't.
Wow.
He's just a tremendous con man. And for him to be playing Smoke on the Water when she walks into the apartment, it's Marco all over again. He just wants to be like, he has to be that con man.
And he's right. Kim looks more innocent in that way because she was so enraged and shocked by the deal. like that's true, but for what Saul did, like that is so unbelievable, and it shows like almost how out of control he is with this, where he just can't even help himself anymore. Like he has to do it. Like he betrayed her, and now to want to get married. Like why? Is it because she's so desperate at clinging to him that things are just getting so bad between them that it'll just get better if they take the next step? Like what is that about, do you think?
I don't know. I think
have no idea what that.
First off, I have to say he's such a mastermind at this. He really is. I mean, he thinks of every little detail.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
And
for
he loves to blindside people, and I think Kim suggested that because she's so used to being hurt all her life. I mean, we saw in the beginning of the show that her relationship with her mom,
sad, yeah,
looked like a single parent raising her, but she looks like she's the adult in the relationship, and she's had a tough life, and she needs someone in her life that loves her, and she knows Jimmy really loves her, and I think she didn't want to say,
she couldn't get it out.
She couldn't say it's over, so she's like, we have to be together.
To the next extreme. It's not even trying to work it out. So I was shocked about that. Like I love I won't say relationship anymore. Like I love them together. I love their relationship, but not like it's just getting bad now. But I love how much they care for each other. But for him to go that far still, he makes it okay in his head that you were more real, more believable. So now you're okay and they believe you. So I did it to protect you. It's just insane to me.
It is. It is unbelievable how he twists his words and twists how she's thinking. Wow, you are.
And she's desperate now because now she's losing control, and she doesn't want to lose him either. So now she's like jumping way ahead.
It's really sad.
And
crazy.
For the whole deal not to really be the $4 million, it was really $200,000 for the artist and X amount for Mr. Acker. So it's actually very doable. And Kevin gets his call center, but still the way he went about it, that was so wrong. It was
wrong. Yes. He really knows all the steps. He knows exactly what to do to get his way. And even having Kevin walk out there in the garage to talk to him, he knew that would work. Like that was just
he was just waiting for Kevin. He reads people so well.
He is a people person that way. He knows. Yeah. So Kim, I have to say really quick that you mentioned the actual picture. I don't know if it's a DVD cover or not of Saul, and you guys can see it on, I don't know if you can see it in the mirror. No, you can't, but we can see it right now. And if you look on Amazon Prime, you see the picture for season 5, and it's Saul pointing with his awesome plaid uniform or his red suit, it looks like, and he's pointing. It's all ripped up.
It's all ripped up. He's all torn up. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking it looks like he's all torn up, and the piece where his heart is supposed to be, his heart's ripped out.
Yeah. So that's actually good.
Says it all.
That's good.
That's a good message to show us. So I don't know if that was intentional, but you're right. I think that would be. That Saul Goodman is a lot more shallow, and he cons people and gets what he wants.
And every episode in this season he's getting
more and more
harsher and harsher.
Yeah. Wow. And now jumping to Nacho and Mike, how crazy is it now that they have to work together? And Nacho, you probably noticed, pretended he didn't know Mike. Right? Like they have to play it and be real about it.
Be careful,
they gotta step on toe. They gotta just be very quiet, and they can't
step on
let
eggshells.
them know. Because if they know, that's gonna be
thin ice.
Oh my God, poor Nacho.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so worried for him. We've been worried about him for a while, and it just sucks. And I love him talking to Mike though, and almost asking for help. But Mike warned him. He's like, you had both eyes open going into this. Like, I warned you way before, and you still went ahead and did it. And he still pleaded for help, where he was like, my father had a gun to him. Like, and then you saw Mike's face, how it twitches, and he has like that scorned, angry look that he doesn't like when the innocents are threatened. So that really bothered him. Like the fact that he had to kill his friend.
Right,
now,
like Bernie. Yep.
Now who knows? So afterwards we'll talk. So I hope Nacho has some hope get help to get out of there.
I think, you know, Mike was right. I mean, Mike is a good friend, and he's telling him, I warned you. Hector is a problem, but
It sure is.
he makes everything stable. Like he's a jerk, yes, but he kept everything status quo. Everything was working. You know, he had his territory, Gus had his territory. They were working okay, and then this wrench into things is just complete mayhem.
Yeah. Can you imagine if Gus gives the order to kill Nacho and Mike has to do it because now he's working directly with him? Like, I really hope that doesn't happen. I'm so worried about that whole thing. But a good thing is Lalo got screwed over. We didn't even talk about that.
He did.
So how good is
I
Mike?
like his character.
I mean, he is scary, and I don't like what he does, but he is a very good, scary character. And we haven't seen him go off the deep end, but he has killed. You've seen him do that, and he's a little crazy. So he was going to take out that cop if it was only one cop behind him. He was ready to shoot.
Oh, yeah.
So thank God there were numbers there before that cop got there.
Oh, yeah,
you
definitely.
Oh, wow.
So now what's going to happen? Is he going to be free? Is Saul going to be his freaking lawyer? What's going to happen there? He already pulled Saul aside to help Crazy 8 out, so...
That's right.
I think he's going to get out scot-free.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Man.
At least to delay him, shake things up a little bit. Where were you at the murder scene? Why were you? Why was your car at the murder scene? I have an eyewitness, the poor librarian now.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Worried about her, and she just fell for what Mike said. I mean, she was just like...
No, I was thinking that too.
Anything for the families, you know?
Yeah, and just her sitting there so innocently and trying to help, you know, and she has no idea that she's ratting out. I mean, not that you want to be honest. Of course, you want to help a family, but Mike was there for other reasons to screw over Lalo, and so it could come back to her. Yeah. Hopefully not. I really hope not.
Yeah, well, she had better have some protection. I mean, really, I mean, she's an innocent. She's giving the police what she thinks is. I mean, he really fed it to her, and his car was probably there. I don't even remember. I'm sure it was his car. It wasn't anyone else's car. So,
I mean, she's so innocent too. Like, would you really believe someone who keeps pushing it? But Mike is so believable, and he's like, "I'm a private investigator. Don't tell them because they'll be all upset because they don't like private investigators." But if someone was prying and like pushing me a phone to say it like right then, so they witnessed it, I'd be like, "This is kind of weird. What are they forcing me to say?"
And he knows what to say. Like what he did with Fred. Fred got him to have him see the footage of Bernie.
Yeah.
Walking on the payphone, and
you're leaving a trail of blood behind you. It's not good.
Oh, wow.
Good episode. Very good episode.
Excellent.
A lot of big things here. Very entertaining in a bad way.
So maybe we'll see a wedding next.
I know. I don't even know how to feel about that. Like, it made me excited for a second and very confused because I'm like, that's not the way to go to make it okay. But Kim also seems to be kind of, even though she gets really upset, like this is the most upset we've seen her, I think. But I feel like she's just losing control of everything, you know? And for her to jump forward like that, I'm just like, holy crap. Like, I don't know.
That's just so bizarre to me, really.
Yeah.
But she likes that darker side, you know? She likes that living on the edge kind of.
It's almost like she gets turned on by it too, you know? Like, she's almost like, all right, because she's so impressed by his mind, and it really just gets to her, and she just jumps to the next thing. Because a few other things that he's done in this show, you know, she'll be like, holy crap, and then she really gets turned on by it, and then they like make out and whatever. But
when she makes, when she's like, say the name, say it in his voice. She didn't buy it this time.
Like they have like that fun like that too. He tries to make it more friendly, you know, but so weird, but hopefully it works out, which we know it doesn't, because Saul says in Breaking Bad that he had 4 wives or something. So
that's right.
I don't know, but this is his first wife, I'm sure. Poor Kim.
I think so, yes.
Love you guys so much. If you want to see the next episode, you can check our links below. You can see our merchandise there too if you want to buy a shirt, a mug. We have lots of fun stuff. Love you guys. Thank you for all the wonderful fan mail. We also have our address below. You can check out and send us stuff, and we'll show it on the channel. And we'll see you very soon, as always.
Give us a like.
Subscribe. Bye, guys. Please subscribe.
Yes, subscribe.
Bye.